What's going on? How y'all doing out there, YouTube? What's going on? I want to give a shout out to All the Smoke. I usually don't really waste my time with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson because most of the time the interviews be kind of vulgar. They just be, I'm kind of like some of the things are cool, but some of it just sounds like they just talking to be talking. But they had an interview with the man who I consider the greatest baseball player in my lifetime, Barry Bonds, and he don't talk to just anybody. It's quite a revealing interview. He talked about his relationship with Michael Jordan. Yeah, before social media and everything, cats were cool. And you didn't have everybody all in your business, all knowing what you do, all who you associate with. So it was very cool. He gave and to this day, his mind, let me tell you right now, he's not only the greatest baseball player I ever saw, he is one of the greatest athletes I ever saw, and his IQ for baseball is still off the charts. He can still, they asked him, Matt Barnes asked him, could you hit a 100-mile-per-hour fastball? He said, yeah. He said, because the catcher got to move and rotate. I can still hit the ball. It's just the other things, and him being at 60. He put it in perspective in the context of his mental capacity, which his IQ is off the charts. Very full range interview where he talked about his father, Bobby Bonds, who was great, and his godfather, Willie Mays, of course, it was the greatest of his time. So full run, he talked about his era of baseball, the unwritten rules. He brought up actually talking about the racial aspects in baseball. He said there is a hierarchy top to bottom that they have to work with to navigate, to balance things out. He didn't come out, he said, yeah, of course it's racism. He said, but there's a hierarchy that has to balance it out. So read between the lines. It's a systematic that allows things to go down. So, he credited his daughter with getting him to kind of fall back, let things go. But, he works in the Bay Area. He's low key. Of course, it's criminal, and the elephant in the room is how come he ain't in the Hall of Fame. And I don't want nobody talking about what he did and that and the other, because I'm going to tell you something. If you come at him, you can definitely look at LeBron James suspicious. And I'm going to tell you something. Nobody was better over the age of 40 than Barry Bonds at playing baseball. Or any sport for that matter. Yeah, I see it, because LeBron James is not seeing what Barry Bonds did in terms of because he was beating you fundamentally in all aspects of the game. All aspects. Hitting, catching, fielding, stealing bases. He gave Deion Sanders a heck of a shout out. Deion holds him in high regard. They talked about that Foot Locker dunk contest back in '92 when he used to have athletes cross ways doing. That was about a time. Talked about Sanders' footwork. Barry is a technician. He's an engineer of what he can see, and he